Well, this week is the number 7, and in Taiwan education system, theoretically there are 18 weeks in a semester. 18 weeks in a semester, and we finished the 1/3 of the semester. It's very quick. It's very good. For some students, maybe it's your first year in Taiwan, your first semester in Taiwan. But believe me, this old man, the time runs really fast. The time runs fast, and maybe 2 or 3 years after now, you can look back. Wow, when I was a freshman, I attended Dr. Chen, Dr. Wang Dara's course, and I learned something or something like this. Okay, before I start. Anyone know what this device is? Yeah, different name. Last week, I taught my students how to set this. Kidding, because my major is food science and nutrition, but how can you teach students do this? Because it's a very important essential skill. And I tell students, try, but if you need to do this, you need to ask a computer center on the campus first. You need to get admission first. And use the RJ45, the wire from the internet, connect to the router, then setting the inside, then my computer can use the wireless from this. And this is the price about $950 new dollars. Not expensive for my opinion. Maybe you use the campus internet anywhere from your cell phone, your tablet, from your computer. That's okay. But I want to hear my students because most of them will join the master program. Not in KNU, maybe somewhere. So they are really working hard, very hard. And I want to teach them various skills, especially non-major skills. Our major is science and nutrition, and I want to teach them different way. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, let's go back. And oh, sorry. Yeah. Another reminder here. Okay. Last Friday, I got an idea. I want to remind my readers and students about I'm a nonlinear thinker because besides me. The linear thinker, because I use a lot of examples that is good to you. If the importance of vitamin B, that is one of vitamin B. You may think about what kind of food is abundant with vitamin B. Okay, when we don't intake enough vitamin B, what kind of we have? And I think most people can imagine only 2 sides of this, but I will show different develop a kind of food, and the food may rich in vitamin B 2 ways. First way, the vitamin B can be synthesized by microorganisms, and they can exist in the food naturally. That's one thing. The second, add extra vitamin B, pure vitamin B into the food. We call the term that is a fortification, fortify. Okay, let me. With vitamin or could you give me an example like this? Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe either way is okay. Could you give me an example? the light tube design is really stupid. When I want to make this Okay, and the first meaning, what is fertification? Fertification, and maybe my accent is Taiwanese accent, that is not correct. Okay. Wikipedia. Fertification. Fertification is a oh no, not this one. Nutrient, okay. Food fertification, let's check this. Food fertification or enrichment is the process of adding micronutrients. Yes, after today's topic, we will switch to another textbook. In contrast to this one, this big amount of that, small amount of that, because your major is food science, sorry, your major is economics, and you will learn the different thinking. So my major is not economics, so I don't know about the economics. And essential trace elements and vitamins, okay, to food, it can be carried out by food manufacturer or government as a public health policy. In past, and iodine. 50 or 60 years ago, in somewhere in Taiwan, some people they got the disease, and the Taiwan government they ordered this. And iodine, which is a sodium or potassium iodine. For you. From the sea, but the amount is really small. Thus the government ordered the policy. Let me stop here. If you want to type, you will not. Micro elements or micronutrients, but the use the food additives. Treatment may down content of the vitamins. For example, something like this. People raw vegetables instead of cooked vegetables. Actually, this is very bad. When you want to eat the issue is really important. If you eat that at home, it's okay. Generally, it's okay. goals, you need to consider about safety issue, not only the nutritious issue. Okay. Back here. Let's come back here. The students and readers, and you do the readers. Okay. Might feel strange and find that $1 may not always be focused. Extend one point and extend it. That's okay. I give you a link about the lateral thinking. Lateral thinking, you can check this. Okay. Is it okay? And our syllabus, okay, got it. I should have a plug here. Okay, I should have. Okay. We'll move to the other textbook. About sugar. Next week we finish the PowerPoint. Really about honey. Honey can explain. It's okay. Honey actually an enzyme. There is maybe the top one or top two enzyme discovered by human and can be the composition of honey is about 40% about the lactose, I mean the fructose, 35% dextrose, that is glucose, and 50% water. And that reminds me age, wax, and gum. Blended honey is a mixture of pure honey and manufactured in the immersed sugar. Different types of honey mixed together with produce a good consistency color aroma. Dehydrated honey is available in granulated form. And here I have put something. Honey actually a lot of fake honey in Taiwan because you may find there's a honey maybe 1 kilograms of the honey and the price about $100. The news and I saw the interview beekeepers and they said that the pure honey 1 kilogram the price is about $1,000 Newton. So it's impossible to sell the cheap honey. Question. It's not only in China, but many countries, the purity of the honey, that is a big problem. Because it's another issue, it's called food fraud. And here, in the future, if I'm interested about some security, it's a different issue. And if you don't know about investigate something like this, If you don't listen, you can check the dictionary. Hydro, it means water. Hydro, it means water. Scopia is not a zodiac. Not scope. But when we put that together, it means the count water or moisture. It means the term is hydroscopic, meaning it absorbs twice. It means you can you can put it in pen, put it. Then the temperature not exceeding 58 degrees Celsius. High and I think I can. Okay, I will see. Is the common name. Dextrose is not so common, but dextrose this term is commonly used in the hospital. Usually refer to industrially made glucose. Industrially made glucose is made from corn and resulting product a thick syrup, then adjusted to a uniform viscosity. Very sticky. Now the familiar form of glucose. Again, corn syrup is the most familiar form of glucose. In plain baking, high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, the abbreviation. Actually, in Taiwan, I have no idea in Philippines. In Taiwan, you can read this term, HFCS, high fructose corn syrup. International students or international scholars about this. Students, especially one Japanese student in our department, he liked this, but he maybe drink this bubble tea one a week or one a month. Because from the Japanese, Japanese people of drink. On this, we are different. I have no idea about the Philippines. But Vietnam, there are many students like this kind of drink. Okay, homemade drink. Okay, let's come back here. But in baking, the high fructose corn syrup is the major sweetening agent in bread and buns. It consists of thoroughly half fructose and half dextrose. And you may ask the question: Can we use sugar, the sucrose? Because the sucrose has two parts in the sucrose. One part is glucose, one part is fructose. When enzyme can cleavage the part into two parts. One is fructose, one is glucose. You may ask this question: will work? This kind of fructose work better. It consists dextrose, chemically identical to glucose, is available in crystalline form and has certain advantage over sucrose. First, it is easily fermentable. Fermentation, it means they can be used for bacteria or yeast, this kind of microorganisms. Built to browning in bread and bun baking, browning is a kind of effect when we eat a bread or toast. We see the golden or the browning, the color looks very good, it's very delicious. Powder as a powder form, and this term. Starch. We are familiar with this one. From the chemical point of view, starch is a long link of glucose. Very kind of glucose. They link it together as a long chain, but some branch chains, and contains varying amount of glucose and maltose depending on the processing method. Corn syrup is used in food to soften texture and volume. Prevent crystallization of sugar and enhance flavor. Glucose or dextrose has a sweetening label, approximately 3/4 of the sugar. 3/4, maybe we can call 75% of the sugar. Table 1 shows the amount of corn syrup of HFCS needed to replace sugar in a formula. Let's look at this. And here, for the sugar, manipulated sugar, assume that 100%, replacing factor is 1. Regular corn syrup, 80%, 1.25. High fructose corn syrup, 71%. The replacing factor, 1.14. Actually, you don't need to understand this. Sure, you can ask Dr. Huang, the mentor of the freshman. He is a good cook. You can ask about how to replace. I'm not good. I can only cook at home and bake my bread at home. I'm not a good. they have different use. So again, personally, it's a successful product. But in my language, only the consumers pay with a smile is a successful product. But sometimes it's something it's good, make sure it's good. Right here. Okay. In Canada, additives such as sugar substitutes is covered both artificial we have similar regulations. Okay. Then new food additives or new use for permitted food additives are permitted only once a self-assessment has been conducted. Regulatory I want to explain. For some foods, human consume the kind of food for long term. The safety is too problem. But when we synthesize the new compound in the lab, and we found wow, that's very sweet, and can we use the sweetener as food additive or commercial product? We need a safety assessment. Actually, safety assessment in food industry, in food regulations and government is a big issue. Let me show you one thing here. Okay. Who know this one? It's very common in US, but I have no idea. Then you can use maybe it's this. What is this? The curved one. Another issue about the European food safety. How do they consider about this product? First question. Or business. Who created compound? Okay. When I was a college student, Okay, aspartame is artificial non-saccharide. It's not a sugar, but that is very sweet, 200 times sweeter than sucrose, and it commonly used as a sugar substitute in food and beverage. It's a methyl ester, and of the aspartic acid and phenylalanine. Aspartic acid is this part, and phenylalanine is this part. That is the structure of amino acid. You don't need to memorize those structures, but we do because the students from department, including myself, because my major is agricultural food science, agricultural chemistry, so you need to memorize the structure. You don't need to memorize this. You have the concept that's enough. With the brand name, NutraSweet equal Canderol, okay, and aspartame was approved by the U.S. Here is the story. Was approved by the U.S. government, the FDA in 1974, and then again in 1981 after approval was revoked because some scientists criticized the safety about this compound, and the scientists and the company did more research to approve this compound itself. Okay, and aspartame is one of the most studied food additives in the human food supply. Reviews by over 100 governmental regulatory bodies found that ingredients safe for consumption, and there are no more limit. Like this. Okay, and I think I can stop here for 2 minutes. You can write down the notes about this one. From here, the chapter 4.9, the topic is about the sugar substitutes. And I did not explain something inside, and I switched to aspartame because it is very famous. Maybe the top one famous sweetener, non-saccharide, sweetener. Okay, you can write down it as a note. And you can do something different. Okay, can you find the product in your country that is using this compound as the food additive? Pardon me? Stick juice? In the supermarket? Vendor market? Okay. And I will suggest you can like this. For example, you can search for the images for the label aspartame, like this. And again, the pictures may copyrighted. You can use it. But you need to cite the source. For example, like this one. Maybe here. Okay, 1 minute, please. Assume that this one Equal is a very famous brand in the US about a sweetener. You can use this because the main compound is aspartame. Then you can use this website, write down article as you know. Because today I learned the super substitute about aspartame. Then I got this picture from your country, the product. Is it okay? Okay. Have 10 minutes break, then we can come back.